Welcome to the cigar episode. Dum dum dum.
Finally here.
As you can see,
Or not see.
we're going to take each box down individually. This is how many packages were donated to us from Simply Stogies, the club, from fine gentlemen, pretty sure it was all men, and for all the veteran events that we have done this year, which we will get into that as well. So here's one box, 2 boxes, 3 boxes, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 boxes. Okay. And I want you to know that those have been sitting, in case you think that we forgot or we didn't think about this generosity daily. I want you to know those were sitting in my kitchen since they were donated to us how many months ago?
It was back in August, September before Kentucky.
So every day,
every day.
I've been looking at them and waiting for this moment. We didn't know how we were going to do this. We were waiting on several events just to get rid of them. We asked for like a handful, right?
Yeah, we were looking for enough to share amongst maximum 10 people.
Yep.
Over a weekend, a few nights sit around a campfire. So
Yep.
I think we initially thought if we have 10 people and everybody smokes a stick
Each night. Yeah.
that's like 30. It's like a box basically, or 2.
Yep.
And we, between all those boxes and everybody's generosity from Simply Stogies, we had several hundred cigars.
I think it was close to 1,000.
Probably.
I can tell you that Trevor bought us totes.
Yeah.
And we filled those totes. We gave each veteran at that veteran hunt 20 cigars.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was
know.
15 to 20, whatever we could fit in those little containers for each of them.
We left
And
2 handfuls with Rocco
to continue giving to veterans.
Yep.
On when they come to his to Camp Hero.
And then we came back for Rocco's charity dinner.
Yeah, that's
as
right.
to which anyone that wanted a cigar that was a veteran could have one and
Yep.
smoke one with us after the charity dinner.
So that was another event in which we were able to share. And then we did, what was it?
We did the Cigars on Maybank. We did a Veterans Day event there.
Yep.
If you're a veteran and you came to Cigars on Maybank between like 2 and 7 or something, it was
2 and
several
7.
hours, you got a free cigar. And the amount of people that we've talked to over these cigars, like just hang, because it's what I didn't realize about it is it takes an hour plus to smoke one of these.
Pretty much.
So all these cigars that we've been sharing with people, that's, I mean, I don't know, a lot of hours that we've sat around and just talked to people, let them talk to us and just discuss stuff. Not necessarily always, like healing stuff, but just,
No, it's not always heavy. It's just
bullshitting.
Yeah, just hanging out and meeting good people. It is just like a whiskey can be. Cigars are a catalyst for just good conversation and hanging out. And I think we will always probably have some kind of cigars with us on these events.
Yeah,
it's just,
for sure.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and we were overwhelmed with the number of cigars that were sent and the support we had. Every veteran has been very appreciative.
Super thankful. They're bashful people.
When we've turned a few of them into cigar lovers now.
Yeah.
They've kind of picked it up as a hobby, which has been kind of cool. It's reignited both of our interest in sort of hobby smoking. I don't know what you refer to it as in cigars. So
It used to be a once in a while thing, but now after being able to smoke different things, because there's people there that are aficionados, and we'd be like, pick us out a good one,
Mm-hmm.
And so smoking a good cigar, it really changed my opinion on cigar smoking.
Sure, of course.
So much so that I actually bought. I became a big fan of I'm pretty sure you pronounce it Tatuai, but the T110, the broadleaves. And so I ended up buying a box of that I think either Scott or Ryan sent me the link to it.
Yeah.
But there's Patreon. The Patreon, we talk about cigar stuff. Also, some of our Patreon members are from the Simply Stogie stuff.
Yeah.
And it's cool. And we're doing a lot of stuff with people because of those, and it was a ton of fun. And we still have a few left, but we saved all the ones that we were told these are for like an expert. So I have a few just a handful that are, once we meet this person,
Yeah.
we don't know who they are, but once we meet someone, a veteran, that's
a veteran who has a real good understanding of cigars and a deep appreciation for them.
which we met actually, I've just considered.
True, we did, didn't we?
We did meet one.
We weren't even thinking about it at the time because we were kind of handing out cigars for the gentleman we met at that event. Would actually be a good candidate for that.
Yep, he would. His name is James. Yeah, so we'll maybe that's where they'll go. He's Anyway,
a worthy humidor to live in.
Yes, for sure. He would at least appreciate having it in his humidor.
Yeah, absolutely.
If he doesn't smoke it. But yeah, we wanted to just really thank you and tell you about the events that we did, which we kind of brushed over. And then there's just like some B-roll footage I'm going to throw in here at the end. And I think instead of doing names, we'll probably do all the states that were. Yeah,
there were some folks that had requested not to be named or just didn't want to be. So
and I don't want to upset anyone.
But we do want to just kind of show how far and wide the support was represented within the group. Yep. So we'll maybe scroll the states or cities and states or whatever through the screen and let you guys see where all the support came from. And again, we appreciate how generous everybody was. It was overwhelming, not only the number of cigars, but when we got to talking with people who did know some things about cigars, understanding the value. Yeah. We had couple hundred cigars worth
a lot,
worth well over $1,000.
Yeah. Collectively.
And that was very cool. Very cool.
We're very humbled by it.
Yeah, it's very cool to have some really nice quality cigars to share with some really good people and not, boxes of just whatever you and I at the time didn't know we were buying and just picked up at the local shop.
Like Trevor was like, you smoked this one during this thing, smoked that one during that thing. Yeah. So like we had Fuente, we had some Opus X's, we had a bunch of Cubans.
Yep.
Like we really did the tour of. We were very fortunate to be able to, we brought this. We get the. No, I'm just kidding. But we sent a lot of people home with the majority of the good stuff went to, not either of us. Even though I technically qualify as a
veteran.
Yeah.
Well,
but yeah, we. So here's some B-roll footage of just kind of the stuff I shot, and just so you know, I shot a ton of stuff, and a lot of it was. At the time, I thought it would be fun, but like going through the footage, I'm like, no one's gonna care. But I filmed unboxing every single box and laying out each cigar label up so that you could see it. And I'll probably use some of it in this, but it ended up being. It took me every bit of 3 or 4 hours to do that.
Yeah,
and so there's a lot of time spent on this stuff.
Put it all together and fast forward it.
Yeah, I could do that. Maybe I'll do that. I'll fast forward it. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something. And then we got some from the event that we went to, and there will be some B-roll footage of that. But as far as the Camp Hero, both the dinner and the thing, we didn't really, it was dark. We were on a campfire. It was intrusive. We just left the camera out of it. But do know that, actually, I have a little bit.
You have a little bit from Camp Hero.
I'll throw that in here too.
Yeah.
So, I have it all organized in like a cigar folder.
Nice.
But again, we just wanted to thank y'all. We appreciate it. And
we can sit here and say thank you over and over again. Yeah. It doesn't really do it justice, but we deeply appreciate it as well as the other organizations that we work with to put these events on for the veterans. They were really, really appreciative and really enjoyed the gesture and being able to send veterans home with something along with their experience and their memories. So
it was super cool. So thanks again.
Yeah.
And thank you. And thank you. We'll probably do this again if you guys are interested, but we don't need that many cigars.
Yeah, not next time.
So we'll probably limit the giveaway.
That's fine.
Or limit it to like 10 sticks per person or something.
Yeah, no more than 10 sticks or even 5.
We're not complaining. It was just
not by any means
a lot.
It
helped us do a lot of stuff.
It did help us do a lot of cool stuff, and maybe that just needs to be what it is. We ask for donations once a year. We throw these bad boys in a makeshift humidor that we put together, and it travels with us during our veteran
veteran hunt season.
Hunt season.
All the charity dinners we do.
Yeah, it's kind of a season that we have between hunting and charity events, and that thing just goes everywhere we go, and veterans get a stick any opportunity they can. So
maybe I'm down with that.
Cool.
But yeah, thanks again.
Thank you.
Enjoy the B-roll that I haven't made yet. It's probably halfway decent.
All right.
Okay, bye. This hunt to Camp Hero and to the people sitting behind us watching awkwardly. Later.